First time I saw you, you were quiet and low, just a spark in the dark, moving way too slow. But something in your rhythm pulled me close that night. Now I can't stop watching you dance in the candlelight. Oh, Bitcoin baby, you break me every day. Lift me to the heavens, then you rip it all. When the whole world feels alive, and I hate your empty lows, but I still can't say goodbye. Sometimes you go silent, weeks with nothing new, just flatline boredom, turning my skies blue. I sit here waiting, heart heavy in my chest, wondering if you'll ever come back and be mystery in your movement keeps me coming back to you. Bitcoin baby, you own this heart of mine. Through the soaring rushes and the cruel decline, the suspense just feeds the fire. The unknown keeps me here. I fell in love with danger, and I don't want it to disappear. Bitcoin baby, don't you ever disappear. working from 7 to 11 every night. Watching every candle like it's burning up my life. I've really been the best chart reader I've ever been.
You know that's true. All we need is a little cowbell.
Since I've been trading you.
And a whole lot of Jesus.
Since I've been trading you.
He makes everything okay.
Baby, I'm about to lose my worried mind. Oh, yeah. But the chart lied, oh, how you lied. Chasing your green, chasing your red, you made a fool out of me. Oh, yes, you have, baby. Lose my worried mind. All my stacks, all my faith, all my peace of mind gone. Liquidations rolling in while the sun is trying to rise. I wake up every morning, baby, just to watch my portfolio die. Oh, baby, why? Do you remember, Mama, when I knocked upon your entry door? I said you had the sweetest pump I ever saw. Then you went out, walking down the exit liquidity hall. I heard you calling whales, dumping on them all. Watch your honey drip, liquidity slip. Can't keep away from you, baby. Since I've been trading you, Mama. Oh, since I've been trading you, I'm about to lose my worried mind. Oh, baby.
Here we go.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just say thank you. Thank you very much.
Morning's gray, the clocks are full, the world out
outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, to Late Night Crypto with the Road Dawg. Looks like we lost half the people with the intro music. I guess some of the blues just hitting it for some people.
That'll do it.
Here's a different song. Aha, tell me if you recognize this
Yeah, I
one.
know this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed.
I was gonna do my research, yeah man, but then I got high. Oh no, dude. I was gonna do my research for real, but then I got
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're sitting here watching Bitcoin. It's at $77,500. A lot more lovely than where it was at 59,000, 60,000, 61,000. We are up just a little bit, just by a tad right there. Let me give a shout out to everybody hanging out. We got 11 beautiful people hanging out here. All the cool kids seem to be showing up in order right over here. Let me give a shout out to you guys. We got number one with Silver Days. Thank you for being here. A little cowbell and a whole lot of Jesus. That's all we ever really need. More emphasis on Jesus than the cowbell. We got Dave P in the house. Shout out to you, Dave. Still working on that squirrel. We'll have one of these days. Duality C. Good to see you here, my man. Thank you for being here. Tenacious Tabbies. How you doing, Tenacious Tabbies? You realize it? You recognize this song? You recognize it?
But then I got high. I was gonna wrap my seed phrase down. Please tell me you didn't. Then I got high. You didn't. Now my savings are
I saw it on one of your. I saw the first time I heard the original version was on one of your shorts. So I had to do a crypto parody for us for our show over here. It was catchy. I didn't think I was going to like it at first. I was like, that's a great song. They deserve a parody. We got Meet Damien in the house. How you doing, Meet Damien? Meet Damien, for those of you who may not know, is also a fellow YouTuber. Is this me? I'm on my channel over here. His channel is Meet Damien, and you can click on him and go over there and subscribe. Check him out. He's been streaming about 8 p.m. lately. And you can check him and be part of the Cool Kid crew. You can go from Meet Damien over to Joe here at Trade Intuition. Hi, Joe. Glad to see you here tonight, my man. And all you people that came over for a TI raid, I thank you and give you a nice applause and good go around right there. All the cool kids hang out over here before they come and hang with the turkey and hear the crypto music. So thank you for being here, my friends. Thank you so much. We're not going to play all blues tonight, but I don't have a good blues list just yet. We're still working on that. I think we're off to a pretty good start here. Imagine if you went back in time and had your whistle in your pocket. Would it call any dogs there too? I ain't be able to get the first bitch by blowing this dog whistle. It don't make any noise. I'll keep trying though. They say just do this and the bitches show up. Makes me cough. Might have to take a commercial break. You guys like good ass coffee?
The morning's gray, the clock's a foe. The world outside moves slow, so
You're supposed
slow.
to inhale the whistle,
But there's a
Dog.
spark,
It's a whistle. You're supposed
a
to blow it,
golden
not
glow.
inhale it.
Good ass coffee.
Benton said he never
Coffee's here,
inhaled. You shouldn't do it either. I'm just saying.
Oh, the best part
Shut up,
of
Sean.
waking up.
Good
is
ass coffee.
in your cup. Sip it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back and we are ready to go. 12 of the most wonderful people out here hanging out tonight. It seems like Ray might be getting some love tonight. We'll go check out Ray. Tenacious Tabbies, Haven Peck. I think I've got everybody. It's been over here chatting over days. Striga says, dog. Hey, Striga, how you doing, my man? That's my OG right there, my OG mod. He's got all the power for the mods. I'm just saying, he does. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into our show. Thank you for being here, 12 people. Let's check out, well, we're checking out Bitcoin. We should probably zoom out, right? Zoom out first. Get our feelings or get our bearings here for what's going on with Bitcoin and get rid of trend lines that kind of look weird over here. We haven't quite touched that 200 moving average. If we will, if we won't, I don't know. I mean, geez, don't have a good history here to go by on the weekly chart for how it acts other than when it lost it. It did have a little area over here, and that is really where a lot of people think that we might be, is over here in this area. They thought it a little bit more before we started coming up, but let's take a look at that idea real quick, just to give us some food for thought as we navigate this market over here. We'll take this little bars pattern guy over here, go from the top all the way down there. Put it up there and line it up with what we got going on. And did I not get it all? Well, I kind of just left that one hanging, didn't I? All right, now let's pull you down. Pull you down deep. Oh, no. Am I not getting you on there? All right, so something along the lines of this, and this being the area that we are, might come have a little bit more of a come down. Yeah, we went over that idea before and everything, and that could happen. It definitely could. It would be riding underneath my trend line if it followed this guy. And it's not out of the question because that's kind of what happened over here. You had that little bear trap. I don't know if you can see it because I drew over it. There was a period of bear trap over here if you were following trend lines, and especially if you were cutting through them over here, cutting through WEEX. But once you got another established low over there after, that one failed, we had that nice little bear trap idea. Will we get something like that? That's always a possibility, right? You can't rule out these ideas. And here's an argument for something like that might be happening, but it might not too, right? We ain't there yet. We got a nice little deviation from this little area right here. Some people were, well, you can't really apply that same logic here. They're trying to seen some other ideas there. So we mentioned that weekly green dot. Look, snake eyes. For those of you that know, that's pretty good. Money flow's in the red though. That's not in our favor. That's really not in our favor right here. I gotta say, not the greatest in our favor, but it was over here too, I believe. Let's take a look at that idea. When did money flow flip red? Let's go right where it flipped. And about as much in as we are right here. And let's flip over here. What was happening there when money flow flipped red? Well, then we dropped like a rock and kind of came about to where we are right now. And it could still go some more, even according to that idea. Our MACD at that time hadn't quite made her bearish divergence, and we haven't made any bearish divergence over here yet either. So there's an argument for us to come down and not go crazy. Now the question is whether we're going to come down soon or we're going to come up to these areas, about 89, 90,000. Retest these areas, these bigger 100 moving averages, or moving averages over here before we do. And we might have a good chance to do that. We got some nice little activity going over here on the weekly RSI. Coming right down this way. We're above the signal line and the breakout, so that's kind of cool. If I pay attention to my points over here and go with the first two initial touches, it does kind of hint that we are coming up to an area of RSI resistance. So what we're seeing now in the weekly, this might be the last little end of it. I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. So we go into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and head into Wednesday. That would give this ample time to come up and either break out and go extremely bullish, or maybe come back and fall back and retest the signal line a little bit. It does seem like to come back to that signal line around those areas of it. And we get up and we eventually meet it again. Question is, when will we meet it again? Will we kind of turn over and then meet it again here and then come up? I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller. I didn't get any fortune cookies at the Chinese restaurant. when I went to the Chinese Western one, I didn't get any fortune cookies over there. They might have told me, but I missed it. My bad. I set full responsibilities, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. We just turn that music up just a whoa, not that much. 13 people hanging out here with the turkey. I need a drop like a rock indicator, says Haven. We got Society X in the house. How you doing? And Diaz, how you doing, Diaz? Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Thank you guys for being here. All right, so this is a weekly for Bitcoin. Basically, what I'm seeing is 9 moving average resistance over here, and we might get that little pump up. There's not much to stop us from there. If the bulls want to take us that way, or if the market makers want to take us that way, or whoever's putting orders in up there want to take us that way. Currently, right now, you see we got that double bottom situation over here, and that's good. So always that chance and a high probability at some point we'll come back and retest or even break this line over here. If I can put a price tag there. We're somewhere in the area about 73,000. So here on the 3-day, you can see the 50 moving average as being our resistance, and we got a possible bearish cross going here. 2 out of 3 times when the 100 crosses the 200, especially on these bigger moving time frames or on any time frame, about 2 out of 3 times, we can get a pump up to touch that 100, right? So we do have an argument for some more upside. We're above the 9 moving average here on the 3-day. That's even better than being above it on the 1-day. That's just awesome. We got a nice little trend line that we're not budging from, and everything looks okay until that 1 day when resistance does kind of sneak up on us and we just start dropping like a rock. Moving on to the daily, just to kind of dial it in, I want to tighten up my trend line. It took a little different angle. I'm going to follow that angle and see where the dangle thing goes. It's another bearish cross that's been happening here. 200 moving average crossing our bigger ones. But the beautiful thing about this, these bigger moving averages being in the order they are, 800, 600, 360, we can get up here. This again that's closer to, oh my gosh, that's closer to 96,000 right there. So pulling our Fibonacci's, we see that we are near and getting rejected at the 0.5. That's a place to watch. That is one that can reject us and can send us dang lower. Because he's good at it. Oh, we might get a higher low. And that might be beneficial. If we get a higher low from that, if we do get rejected, breaks trend line and eventually recovers over here, we got a nice target area sitting at 93 for that. And I know it sounds crazy now, but we got to see if it's a possibility. So to kind of give a little bit more visual what I'm saying over here, if we do break it and come down and then we pick right back up, and this trend line matures like they usually do. It looks like almost a 45-degree angle, but you can skew that over here on TradingView, so I don't know how to really take that. But if we do that and we end up getting a channel formation kind of idea, we're kind of set up for it here, there, and there. That's a possible idea that might be happening here over the next few days as this moving average comes in. But bouncing from this area can get us up to here, and that's A-okay. Might even get to go a little bit higher, especially since we got that 382 pull. Well, we could have a pullback here. I'm looking at some other things over here too, also getting us up there. Because we got a 382 pullback. You came down and did your higher low or your higher low already there. That's another argument that will get us up there. I'm probably going to leave that on here. This is I've got it green. It should really be red. This is actually a bearish pattern right here, and that means that we could be looking for a reversal over here. So what we usually look for with these harmonic patterns when it comes over here, it's not confirmed until price actually, whatever it does, gets up here, like what we were talking about, and it could be still doing the channel to get up there. And then at that point, there can be a possibility of doing like a double top scenario there, and then we come down. Now, I don't know if that will bring us back down and we'll just, do something else here, or if that's the one that's going to take us lower. It could be one that takes us lower from 93. So let's keep that in mind. So that's what I'm seeing ultimately here on Bitcoin on the daily, possibly in a channel, possibly working our way up here slowly but surely, but then we can get really rejected over here about 93. And even 89 is going to be a contentious area over here. So both of these places be some great little places to take some profit if we are able to have any Bitcoin plays up that high, right? The channel idea is telling me, and it's, listen, it's not solid yet. I do not have a solid line here yet, at least not on the daily. We got this from other stuff, right? So I can't really leave this here yet. I can this one. The top one works. Yeah, I can. I guess I can. I'll dot this one up. It came from over here. Wick to, let me go ahead and put you over here. I think you're wick to body. Ah, hell. This is one idea I'm looking at. We'll just leave it at that. It's not my job to figure out how many wiggles that is going to get, just to find out the points that the we could wiggle to. That's all I'm worried about. I don't give a gosh darn how many ups and downs it gets before he gets there. I'm gonna have to get this trend line on a smaller time frame, aren't I? So the rule for me would be that I can go all those wicks, or I can go wicks to body. I'm going to go wick to body. So look for a little support down through here. We got the nice cloud. That looks pretty good for us to maintain through here, and we are above the 9 moving average on the daily, so I can't say anything bad. That we were just at that rejection point, and we might catch a little breather over here. In the meantime, for our altcoins, 15 people hanging out. Shout out to you guys for being here. We're still holding a trend line right now on our altcoins, so that's good as long as we don't break it. So if they dump us tomorrow with Bitcoin, they'll probably break this. The altcoins might take a nice little tumble. If they pump Bitcoin overnight or into tomorrow, which they commonly do on Sundays, right? A little slow getting started, but then it starts gaining momentum and going, and you're like, well, I guess you're going to go up now, Bitcoin. If we got that going on, then whoops. Tenacious Tabby says, anybody else interested in, what's that? Bead Bubba? Let me know. Or raising money for Angel's ear infection and selling them to raise funds for her surgery. Oh, no, that's your comment. Me Damon says, I went salsa dancing with a beautiful Tico last night. That's a yoga instructor here. She has a body to die for. Could give Jenny a run for her money. Oh, no. I think Jenny's deaf and mute. Hard to meet that in a perfect woman. That might give you some competition, but at least she wasn't offended, right? Right? Okay, good. I see it in here. She doesn't talk back either. Look. Nor does she get a sandwich when you say, Jenny, can you get me a sandwich? She just keeps on dancing, just like, I don't know. A lot of the girls around here do that. I don't know. Silver Days and I were just talking about it and figured out I'd throw it out there. Things have been slow in that department. Every bit helps with helping her. You're cool. You're fine, my man. Haven says, like 8x, 13x, all my greatest friend right now. Or your greatest friend right now. I'm not getting it out of none of these trades. Those are pretty good ones, 8, 13. A few moments later. Tenacious Tabby says, I normally roll 10x on my trades. Mine varies. Depends on if it's altcoin or Bitcoin. Bitcoin is usually higher for me when I'm doing perps. Haven says, I find 8 a little under to 100% safer than an 10x though. Well, these are good conversations to be having here in the chat. We got FCL over here. How you doing, my man? Good to see you. I don't even sell it on the wiggle. Maybe I take 10 or 25%. No music tonight? Oh, you guys are missing all the music? I've been sitting here jamming alone. Oh, well, let me get you started. I'm sorry, I didn't turn it back on. I'm going to chart some altcoins and we'll listen to music for a minute. Listen to new stuff.
I was gonna do my
Welcome,
research.
Martin. Good to see you.
Yeah, man. But then I got high. Oh, no, dude. I was gonna do my research. For real. But then I got high. You idiot. Now my bags are full of nothing. And I know why. Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. Oh, man.
Cowbell and a whistle.
Because I got high.
BPV is still going good.
That'll do it. I was gonna set a stop loss. Yeah, man.
Even though it broke that trend line, right? Now we got more
Classic.
angle.
I was gonna set a
put it
stop
right over
loss.
here. We got
Of
the
course
touches.
you didn't. But then I got high. You never do. Now my portfolio is bleeding. Oh no. And I know why. Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got a high. Every time. La da 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 day. La da 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 day. Because I got high. Because I got high. I was gonna write my seed phrase down. Yeah, man. But then I got high. I was gonna write my seed phrase down. Please tell me you didn't. And I got high. You didn't. Now my savings are gone forever, and I know why. Because I got high. Because I got high. Because
The couch is over here on this one if you're in it.
It's gone, dude. La da 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 day. La da 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 day. Because I got high. Because I got high. La da 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 day. Because I got high. Yeah. Pulled another chart up. Yeah, man. Because I got high.
We already got you.
He laughs. Da, 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 da. He laughs.
Well, that's a big ass target for that. That's kind of crazy.
Wake up at noon, eyes already red. Check the charts first thing.
And I think we already got this here. I'll put that one up in there.
Market trying to kill my vibe, but I pack another bowl and let the sats ride.
All right, so this is a VVV token right here. We're coming up to some resistance area where you could get your little rejection. I like the moving averages. I'm on the 4 hour, and I kind of like what I'm seeing there. It's got this nice little U-turn going over here. Got some bullish crosses. We're above the 9, broke through the 50. Look for some resistance about 926. We haven't quite touched that, and that could give us a little. Well, we already did a double top here. You really need to take this guy out. So there's going to be a lot of possible shorting or taking profits going on here. Probably be part of that. But it looks like we're on a nice little trend over here. If I'm going from wicks to bodies, I get a more sharper angle. I'm going to take this and put it more on the candle bodies there. And 953 would be one of the bigger targets I'd be looking for your resistance that might be going on over here. But it looks pretty good for VVV if you're in it to win it, because my bigger targets are getting us really mainly over here to around 1150. Right over here. VVB looking kind of good. Want to take a look at Rave. I know it was up today. That's how the old degen coin chaser thing. And I think I'm still in it. Jeez, I haven't even checked today. I haven't even looked. I haven't looked at my WEEX account. I've been busy doing some other stuff today. How far did you go down? You went down to $1. I think I'm still good. I'm down under. Down under. On some extreme drawdown right there. Will this project ever make a comeback, man? And I don't know. I never thought it was going to be a real project to begin with. I always thought it was going to be a little pumper dumper. And it seems like it's been a good pumper dumper. 165, 170 might be coming if we're looking at that idea. Just following the trend lines over there. If we can get back in the rhythm of that little guy, right? Don't really have much going on over here except for just the sideways channel that we're kind of in. Go from bodies. What's the body? Oh, the bodies spell it out pretty nice. Okay. What do we got with this idea? There's something to that idea too, right up here being resistance, and looks Lucy's already found it out. Let's make you a dotted line right there, but the most important line that we need to keep is the one that is trying to hold right now. From the wicks right down here, I want to take you to the bodies and put you up right up against everything else you got going on. wherever we get the most touches, and I got 3-4 touch point areas right there, making it a very valid pattern. And then we got this symmetrical triangle thing going on, especially if you draw it over this way. I don't trust them screwballs as far as I can throw them. They can do the rabbit run and go on both sides of the fence at the same time, making you wonder what the hell is this crazy wacky rabbit trying to do here. But we are above the 9 moving average, and I'm on the 15-minute time frame instead of the 4 hour where I wanted to be. I like it above the 9 moving average on the 4 hour. That's actually an entry signal for me. If I got a breakout and we get above the 9 moving average, that's a buy signal for me. That's a get in the trade, baby. So doesn't have to be for you, but it is for me. Hey, you need to be dotted too. You're not really official. So watching Rave do what Rave do, which is go up and then go down erratically. But it's got a nice 9 moving average trying to cross on the 1 hour, so I think we might see a little breakout and them trying to entice us weekend crypto warriors over here to jump into Rave again and play that little guy. And matter of fact, you got the old green dot near the top of the momentum wave. I gotta say, it's got more that can go up. It can go way up. It can go up way up high over here, but will it? Will it? Well, MACD, she's undecided at the moment. Let me put you up so I can see you. That looks like an igloo. RSI, though, it's not crossed the signal line. We're still doing okay. And our RSI, oh, it's right on it's got a trend line. Look at that. You better keep that. There's a good chance we're popping up and testing about 130, 131 over there on Rave. The other pump and dumper associated with Binance, as they usually are, is Siren. And let's check out Siren over here. This is what it looks like. Looks pitiful. What? This is supposed to be good? Or did it go up today? Is that what happened? 81 and now you drop? Well, pumped and dumped. That sounds like what it's good for. I mean, it's already lost. There's no, let me zoom out. I see no valid trend line really, other than down here, just waiting for it to come down. Honestly. But let's see what else we can find over here. That's all I can find as far as trend line. It just hasn't found another angle. Wait a minute, have I missed something? Make sure I don't miss something. So from this wick, cut through this one, go to this one, carry it up. Did we find it? No, you broke that one too, right? Okay, this is one. This is valid. I got 1, 2, 3. I cut through a wick, but you can cut through wicks. So even if I go body or whatever, okay, so that's valid. Let's go down to the 4 hour. All right, I don't know if you're going to hold or not, but I hope that you do, because I don't like to see any coin go to 0 or die out or anything. It's a 9 above the 21. That's hopeful. We got tested and rejected on the 20 or the 50. Looks like. Let's go down to the 1 hour and see what we're doing. We're in that iffy land. This is hinting at a recovery, though. This one's kind of giving us a sneak peek, and this is why I keep it on my chart, because it can kind of help us see this stuff. It's hinting that, we can be all right. You mean there might be a degen entry right here on the 1 hour? Holy crap shoots. Well, if we put it that way, if you don't mind putting a stop loss at about 60, almost 65 cents, and we're sitting at close to 67, 2 cent difference, to see if we can go from 66 to 80 something. You're talking my kind of entry right there. Yep 'em, Lord. Yep 'em. Let me see what we got going on here. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm looking at 83 cents right there. I think I might got something here. This is on the 1 hour. But see, the tiny risk to reward ratio. I don't know if it comes below my trend line, I know my idea is over. That's it. I mean, and I'm going below the wick over here. I'm even going down to this guy over here, right? Could do that, and that gives me a really big risk-reward ratio. If we come up here, and a lot of different places I can take profit with good percentage on the way up to it. At least that's how I look at it. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But we want to try not to be wrong as much. And then we got this idea, and it would suck. But we also have just a little bit of possibility here. And one of the reasons why I like it, the idea, is because the blue moving average has crossed bullishly above the 100. The 50 crossed the 100. And the other guys are above the 200. We can snap back from here. So I'm seeing some potentialities. You don't look good down here, though. It never does. It never does. We're going to go in for a degen trade over here. Where are we going to go? Is it Siren? Are you over here? Siren? Wait, who's got Siren? WEEX? WEEX? Oh, and I got stopped out. I got stopped out of my Bitcoin short. Bitcoin, are you moving up? Oh well, at least it stopped out in profit, right? That's the main thing I'm focused on. Can I get stopped out in profit? If so, then I gotta win and trade, and my degen's not winning as much. But however, I'm still in a lot of these. I haven't got stopped out of them yet. I see. Yeah, I should have put that stop. Well, you should have a stop loss here on oil. Anthropic, that's a stock, and it's down a little bit. Forgot, I got sidetracked over here. We got to go over here to Siren. There you are, Siren. Let's see if we were to go with that was where. Why do you look so different over here? Every gosh darn time, you always look different over here on this chart. I don't know why. I always find myself second guessing when I come over and do the TA over here. So I can make sure I'm... Why do you look so different? Okay. And zoom out. There we go. I'm trying to hit the brakes, but my thumb's stuck on approve. So I was going to go under. I think I'll go under. I don't need to go that deep. Don't need to go that deep. You break that, come down this far, even go below your last low there. Not want to like either one of you. You look so different over here. So I got to go under 63 cents, right? So I want 62.8 and see what that gives me if I were to get in here. Oh, you don't tell me what I'm going to lose. I keep forgetting you don't do that over here. I never know. I never know. I never know. We'll figure it out. They never let me get in, but if I mark it in, it gives me a crappy entry, though. I want to take one for the team just to show that. No more oil, then why didn't you say so? Just type in that. Okay, well, that's not horrible. I was bitching for nothing. Alright, so my stop loss, I'm putting underneath this 886. You make it down below that, then that's my idea's gone. So from there, we'll see how this one rides out. Dab on the dip. Hey, we got the Beta Bot in. Can you look at the ladies? We sure will. Martin Anthony Break, like your songs. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. They are original crypto-related, crypto-themed songs. Some of them are parodies. I do some parodies from classics and things like that. There are some originals out here that I've got too. And we just got new music coming a lot for the background, just to have something to listen to. And they are released over on where the Road Dawg Crypto topic channel, or wherever you stream music. You know, it's Road Dawg Crypto music label for streaming. But recently it's been stoner music coming. Well, no, recently it was the blues one. The Zeppelin inspired, which pretty much Zeppelin remix, might as well say. And Wrong Ticker, which is this song right here, released.
Wrong ticker, bought the wrong one while my brain was thicker. 10x leverage on a total stranger.
There are also,
Wrong ticker, now I'm feeling major.
if you go to the regular channel over here, there's also a playlist with music videos right over here.
I was floating nice and easy, eyes half closed
And
slow.
Phased and Confused was the
Thought I was
most
buying
recent
Bitcoin, but
video
my
that we had
phone
right
said
there.
no, bro. Typed in the wrong symbol, hit
Man, I feel
confirm
chill,
like
dude. I don't know what to say right now. Kind of groovy.
Now my
I think I'm going to come over to INJ and see what it's up, because I think it's good. It's been getting high over here, man. Is that 3? Are you serious? Are you at 351?
I'm whispering, it's cool, everything's
Oh, man.
swell. Wrong ticker,
Where did you get up to, man? You got up to 365? Good for you, man. INJ pumping off the bottoms from down here in 2. Somehow I thought you were a dollar or something. I don't know where I got that. Go INJ. I'm always rooting for INJ. I took mine off of staking though.
girlfriend walks in, sees me pale.
Let's see, we got to get right there. A tricky little area right there.
I say, I just bought the wrong cartoon. She rolls her eyes, passes me the bowl anyway. Says at least you're consistent.
Where did she went? That you went down.
Margin call ringing like a distant bell. I'm whispering, it's cool, everything's swell. Wrong ticker, bought the wrong one.
There we go.
My brain was thicker. 10x
We already got this one up there.
total stranger. Wrong
We can put him as that was an 886 one over here. Is that right? Now that's going to be resistance for us.
is rising. I'm stacking sats while my portfolio's capsizing. They say I'm reckless, I say I'm
So blue, no, I'm looking for about $5 and even up closer to 7. Just going to take a little while to get up there. I mean, short term, you got some other possibilities. You got a triple bottom happening right there. That's always welcome. We like triple bottoms. That's even better than a double bottom. Getting above our wish I could have bought more zone. See that little sliver of green sliding in here on the daily Ichimoku cloud. We're above our zone of missed opportunities and zone of regret. You know, buying it somewhere under 340, and now pushing up and starting to get to these areas. Don't forget about this guy. It was 618. That will probably come into play pretty strong over here. 428, which is almost at 420, would be a good place to sell your INJ. I'm just saying. Or take a little profit, nibble. I like these targets for you. Why? Is there an entry to be had? Well, not a good one here on the daily, not yet that I'm seeing. We got a nice little change of trend right here, and if it comes back closer to this line, I can entertain getting it in. That's about what, at 344. Right now, that's a little risky for me to take a fresh new trade on it. Current rejection areas that I'm looking at short term are going to be right over here, right in this little zone. So taking some profits if you're already in it. I would pay attention to this area. But hopefully, you know, even getting rejected there, then we might find an entry. Still be kind of risky, but we should be trying to take this guy out. We've already took this guy out and got our pullback, right? We went and flirted with this guy. went just a little short. So we're going to probably take this guy out and then go for this guy. I got to get it, take him out, get rid of him, overcome him, rub his face in the dirt, kick sand in his face, and start working our little happy asses up to these little areas. Around 420, look, right there's your, whoa, that's harmonically fits into this lower thing right here. It's 420, man. I and J to 420. I and J to 420, that's what I'm saying.
The heavens coming, but my wallet's on strike. I'm begging the blockchain, please take me back. I'll be nice. It just sent back gas fees and a laughing emoji. I guess even my sats got tired of me.
Well, let Sean sit over here and watch it and see what happens at 420. We'll put him up there. He'll like that, trust me.
My sats left me high and dry. I'm too big to chase them.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, did we ever take a look at Raydium? We need to take a look at Raydium if it's trying to do something.
My sats left
Ah, look at you.
and I don't
We're out of our little zone. Our little zone that we put up here when nobody really loved it. He lost that little makeshift trend line and came back into bear trap. Nice strong move. Can't bitch about that. That's what we look for. Beard up all Raydium. Was talking like, man, this is a good place to accumulate Raydium because like it can get up there. Great place if you want to like build a bag of Raydium. I remember saying those exact words. Did I do it? I didn't do it as good as I should have, so I'm right in the bucket with you guys. No, Raydium took off without me. A little bit, but not. I didn't make a concerted effort to do as good as I could have done over here. There's too damn many coins, man. That's all I'm saying. All right, well let's dial in our analyses, if you will. Well, since it's finally moving out of here, let's clear this off and start all over, and let's get our local areas in here. So now we got a possibly good chance that we have a bottom, right? Trey cool, man. Trey cool. Where's Trey?
I don't even care.
I'm going to do something cray-cray right here. That's a 382, right?
Red candle glowing.
You do it.
Some stress, ordering tacos like they're trading tips. Portfolio bleeding, but my belly's in command. I'm negotiating with DoorDash. Like
All right, this is kind of a larger scale look at it right here. Let me go ahead and get some of these things marked.
Belly says extra cheese. I'm stuck in the middle of a munchy civil war. Please. Taco meltdown. Portfolio on fire. Taco meltdown. My stomach's the buyer. Guac on the side. Leverage in the
Beautiful.
Taco meltdown. I don't even care.
If you know, you know.
FOMO hits at midnight. Now I'm refreshing the app, waiting on my order like it's the next big pump.
Hi, hello, tell me where you're gonna go.
Yelling at the phone, bro.
Same song, second verse. Could be better, but it's gonna be worse.
Brain says sell everything. Belly says extra cheese. I'm stuck in the middle of a munchy civil war. Please. Taco meltdown. Portfolio on fire. Taco meltdown. My stomach's the buyer. Guac on the side. Leverage in the air. Taco meltdown. I don't even care. The heavens coming, but my stomach's in a war.
All right, so laid out some targets over here. This is on the I'm on the 3-day chart. That's kind of long. Raydium is above the 9 moving average. It did a bullish cross over the 21 moving average over here on the 3-day. It's come down to the daily and skadiddle daddle about it. Pumping through the red Ichimoku cloud over here, we see that it is taking flight above the green, the slither of moving of Ichimoku cloud over there. That is also one of our signals. Let's right off a trend line right there. Woulda, coulda, shoulda bought it at 68 cents, and you'd be all happy dappy about it right now, up 17% on spot. I think it's a great spot buy. Should be heading up here to about 98 cents, at which point we will reach our destination of the 200 moving average. From there, your departure may bring us back down a little bit for a delay before taking off yet once again to come up and test the loveliest skies at $1.20 area. Thank you for flying Road Dawg Airlines. This is your captain speaking. Our motto is get high in the skies. Raydium, you're looking kind of juicy. What about for those of us who missed out, man? Oh, lucky us. We might get a little pullback coming up. Or a tease. One or the other. She need to come back. She don't need to touch this line. She need to go higher. We look for 618 or better. 618 would be a nice little 4-wave retracement. A little bullish mofo that says, I'm just ready to skyrocket the hell on up from here. Screw that. We'll be bouncing off at 77 cents, and it could do that too. It could. If it bounces off 77 cents, that gets us up around 94, closer to our target up there. I would rather see it personally come back down here. Now 618. But you don't always get what you want. You just get what you need.
Sometimes you get a bunch of bullshit.
Sometimes you get sometimes, yeah. Okay. It's about the non-moving average. I can't say anything bad about it right now. Too high to buy for me to get in fresh, but any kind of pullback to the 70 and especially back to the 60s to retest that area we just broke out of, which that would be the real nice one to get. If we could ever come back down here around around 68, 70 cents, that would be the goading little entry to get in there. And we might do it. Our indicators are getting a little beefed up there. Even on the 1 hour, kind of momentum is even on the 4 hour, we might actually get that chance. Just already did some things there. I hope so. I'd like to get in on it. Just saying. 95% music. Tenacious Tabby says, great song. I need more whistles, but all my liquidity is in crypto. I know that feeling. Haven says, I got INJ staked. I just couldn't sell them. That's what I did too. I just left it rolling. I feel bad because I had them. Well, I couldn't have done anything about it. They were staked at the time when INJ went up to $44, and I was like, oh, maybe we'll see 150 of INJ this cycle. And no, we didn't. That was the best it ever got. The lessons that we should learn earlier, but for some reason there's always that glimmer of hope, which I guess is technically called greed. It's hard to distinguish them sometimes between hope and greed. That things will still go up. They don't go up. But what the lessons that we learned is like when you get those big pumps, you should take them. You should freaking take them. Or take a line share of it. Take a line share of it. Leave a small runner. I think that is the best practice. You gotta sleep. Oh, we were just about to do ladies. If you come back, let me know so we can do ladies. Any idea what's happening with Ape? Let's go take a look at Ape. She let's come down to the 1 hour. I'm looking for it to come down and maybe get a nice little bounce over here. This might be an area after just to blindly go in. You kind of have to watch and make sure we're getting some kind of pattern, bottoming pattern idea over here. But got a possible bullish Gartley on this guy, which means come down here. That would confirm it. And like I said, you never know if you're going to just bounce once or bounce twice off of this area. So we could get some kind of double bottom down here, about 14 cents off of Ape. That makes more sense since we lost this big ass steep trend line, which is normal. Everybody loved it. It was 20 cents. It's only 5 cents cheaper. Let's put you down here, and then let's take this trend line, and you'd have to break that too, wouldn't you? We got a trend line idea that might be tested, and maybe it will hold. There's also a lower one. How's that look for my idea? That one goes way low. And then it goes down to around the 12 cent area right there. That's the original trend line, and then we go from this one. And I can see the argument that there might be, you might be looking for an entry over here, but these moving averages crossing like that, you made me think it'll dip down here and touch this guy. But I'm still looking here. And just keep our eye here to what happened. This will be short term if it's going to turn around here. It may look like it's going to and then not. I don't like that. I don't like these things crossing over here. I don't personally think this is going to hold, but who knows? Maybe it will. When this blue line crosses, though, if it does, it's curving. Maybe it won't, but if it does, then that's kind of that's the last one. And I would at least look for here. Still could go lower because we broke a trend line. But hopefully we'll get some kind of support here, and then it will turn bullish. Is what the harmonic pattern is hinting at right there. I did something wrong there. There we go. Munchy music. Yeah, munchy music. We got Just Amber. How you doing? Just Amber. Oops, I passed you up right there. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Jaman. What goes up must come down. Buy low, sell high. It is, it goes up.
Wake up and roll another one. Roll another one. Roll another one. Roll another one.
Take a look at him. Sure, get the right one again. I think this is it. Okay. MUSDT meme core. Let's take a look at that one. All right, daily. What we got? We got our big cross over here. Now we're getting a little bit of a pullback. I hope it's not a deep one. It might be. Still above the 9-moving average on the daily, so things are still good on it so far. It's got to test in the trend line. Will it hold or not? Because a lot of times they don't. Especially in your bear market, they don't usually hold. That's the reality. But then you got that bullish anomaly where it does. You're like, gosh darn it, I missed it again. Is it a double top or is it a cup and handle? How do you know? So far, so good on it. 4 hour lost the 9-moving average, so we can talk bad about you. I would be looking somewhere around 340, 350 area if we do start breaking it and come down. Otherwise, we got to see if that will hold. That's such a lower high, it makes me kind of wonder about it. You got some maybe potential over here. What else we got? Is there another high over here? Oh, let's do this. I wasn't thinking about it. Let's do it. Let's measure you this way. Yeah. Where'd you come down to? Wait a minute, let me see some stuff here. You did 618. Oh, you did it. You did the full move. Oh, yeah, baby. Technically, it needs to chill. It needs to chill the F out. It need to come down and start looking at 382 area for real, which is down here at this area that we were looking at. I don't know if it's going to do it within that many candles or if it's just going to break the trend line and then hit it. That would be the best place for it to bounce. If it does bounce there, then we are looking for these areas. So meme core kind of looking interesting, too high for me to buy. I've lost the 9-moving average on the 12 hour. I can talk dirty about it. I want to take a look at compound. It's on it's getting a pullback too, and it might be something to look at. This is one that does pretty good, a DeFi play. You got to consider DeFi though. I don't know. I'm kind of mixed on DeFi now, because with the new AI coming out, DeFi is at really big risk. So tokens like Aave, tokens like Comp, these DeFi tokens, most of them are governance tokens anyway. Those projects are at risk now, just because of AI, and it can identify exploits that they didn't even think about, or were too lazy to look for, or didn't care about. Now there's been enough exploits anyway, and especially if there's anything that was specially built in, AI is definitely going to take advantage of that. So I wonder. But as far as the chart goes, well, she's definitely at a low. I gotta say that. So I don't know. What do you guys think about getting into coins that just keep making lower lows? You think that's a good idea? You can make an argument that maybe those are the ones to avoid if they can't seem to hold a level. So maybe I'm not going to be as bullish on this one, or not. Maybe I'll regret not being bullish on it when it gets back to 120. Who knows how it's going to turn out? But on the local, I mean, it looked like it did get a nice 786 fib touch right there, and that's good to try to get us back up to these areas to retest them about $42. So maybe there's a play here. It's above the 9 on the weekly, not a bad thing, but I wonder. Ooh, it makes me wonder. Let me come back to the chat. I wish Pump was getting the same price action as Meme Core. Yeah, Pump's not getting much action, is it? Waiting to see what it does again so I can get a good entry again. FAF, please, says Haven is on Solana. FAF. No, do any exchanges have it? That's FAPO. It's not the same one, is it? We're about to go to the deck screen, aren't we? Oh, that's Blofin, huh? Is this it? Flash trade? This is it on the daily? In a range? Let's see. Can I make this bigger? I forgot how to do a full screen right here. We'll get there. I got the okay, I got tools. Alright, we're set to do it. Oh, nice range. Ah, another nice one. And it left the best one. All right, we got our reds out of the way. So it's testing a trend line right now and horizontal support. Oh, it lost the trend line. If we go from WEEX, if we go from bodies, it's still got a little bit of a chance. Let me play with this idea for a minute. Oh, I ain't seen nothing. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a pullback right here. Oh, how should I count you? see what happens right over here. She's lost that main trend line, and I've got an idea that she might be coming down here. We'll check this idea. Oh, yeah, that was a little closer than I thought. Oh, a 2.7. Yeah. Okay, I feel a little bit better about it. That's not a guard lead. That's a... Oh, that's a cyber. Definitely want to see what happens over here for this pattern. This is a rare... If this happens, if this ticks off, if we come down here, make it down here, this would be an excellent place to get in or bounce for this pattern. They're not as... They're a little bit more rare than some of the other ones. But they're bullish. That's not the box. I did the same thing twice. I feel like I just heard this song. What is that? 0.002768. And from where we just lost the 382, that's about 27% there. That's kind of what I'm saying. I feel like I've heard this song before. Tech stocks are getting some good pumps lately if you can get them on your exchange. We will look at some of those. Probably might do that Sunday night. Might kind of focus on unless there's something crazy going on in crypto, but start focusing, go back to those. And I've been doing some daytime streams on those. The stock tokens and stuff. You jamming out? You're feeling good tonight? Well, good. Thank you for 50, Road Dawg. That's what I'm here for, my man. Let's hear the share ideas and see what's going on. Show you the cool tricks and I learned along the way. Or the TA. All right. Let's come over and check and see what's popping and what's not. So these are the guys that are doing good. Raydium up 24%. Axie Infinity, the gaming coins, are they still getting, not all of them are getting love, right? There's some Gala drop. What else dropped? I thought I saw some other game coins over here, but Axie's still getting a little bit of love. That's interesting. Here's Rave getting a little bit of love. Back to $1 on Rave. I'm just saying, yeah, you better get the $3 a little fast. DEXZ, man, are we in DXZs? Anybody in DXZ? I can't remember if I am or not anymore. Gosh darn it. This is my version. Okay. Look at Axie.
I got no red, just some leftover sets from a broke man's game. Now they're shining bright like the sun after the pain. Hey, I got no red.
You're trying to go back up there, aren't you? You're trying to go back up there. We've got the parabolic curve, I believe. Look at that. It's fitting right in there. I gotta see. Do I have you? I was trying to get you. I remember trying to get in on you. Did I get stopped out or something? I might have got stopped out. Let me check my dudes over here. Come here, dude. I am not. Yeah, I am. Yes, I am. I'm such a degen. Yeah, we're up 8%. Do I want to add to this one, seeing the good news that I have? That's the question. Do I want to add to you? Oh, gosh darn it, you're up. Why are you so high, man? Why are you so high? It's the weekend, maybe that'd be why. But you don't have to be so high this weekend, man. I'm just saying. You made me want to nibble when I shouldn't nibble. Just want to take a little talk.
I'm just sitting here giggling, saying, baby, you looking fine. All coins out here, panic
get the minimum.
like they saw a ghost.
That didn't hardly hurt at all. Stop loss to break even. At least to break even. All right, so cool. I don't feel like I'm missing out this time. Take a look at Sky.
Brain says maybe slow down, body says light it.
Alrighty, so we got Sky over here, 8 cents, right? This does not help me out a bit. This is as good as we can get. Yeah, I guess it is. That's all we got. We're just waiting for it to see what happens over here. Probably get rejected there. If it's trying to take out this high, we're looking at 10 cents. If we get rejected here, we're almost there. Pretty much a take profit areas. Can you keep on going? Are you still wanting to keep on going? She might want to keep on going. Look at that. That looks cool. You doing it. You doing it. It ventured off, and now she's found another support. She's trying to move on up to a new apartment in the sky. Saw that on the History Channel. What else confirms that idea or adds to that? Yeah, because we just getting started on a whole new momentum wave over here for Sky. Holy crap shoot. Is there an entry idea over here? I don't want to buy high and sell. It's buy high, sell higher. Oh my God. No, I have rules, man. Come on.
But you look so juicy. You look like you want to do it this time.
That's what you said last time I fell for that crap.
Is it really? No, trust me, bro.
Go ahead and buy now.
Look, it's off like to the upside. You should go ahead before I get. Look, we cleared a level.
That's the one that always gets me. No. God darn it. I want the Jones in so bad. I'm just being honest. Oh my God, Sky, you're taking off without me. I feel the FOMO. It's eating me alive. FOMO. We gotta leave this place. I'm feeling the temptation to buy a resistance area right over here. I want to buy right before we dump. That's not good. This is the place to take profits. It comes down here. I'm like, there's a dumbass move again. Watch it go. It's gone without you. No. Doing so good. Let's take a look at Axie Infinity. Whoa. I thought you were having a good day today. This is a 15-minute.
Is that a head and a...
Look at you, Axie. Oh, you finally getting the come down. You couldn't sustain that move to 177, huh? Let us dissect what is going on over here on Axie Infinity with the rules of traditional TA and Fibonacci analysis. We got back into the zone of opportunity. That was pretty nice. That was a good entry right down there. 886 retracement. Given that 886, I'm actually wanting to look at that 886. Alright, so that's the bigger hopium stuff. Let's come over here and see what's really going on right now. Do we have a chance? I mean, there's a trend line that either is broken or might be holding us right. Oh, it might be holding us right there. We might be bouncing right here. Let's come down and take a look. Where we at? 0.5. Yeah, you got an argument. Why it goes up fast, retraces back to the 50%. That's why it's on our marker. It's not really a fib number at all. More of Dow theory. It's a possibility. We'll have to check smaller time frames, see if that's going to hold. If it's not holding, I got another one for you, I believe. Where did you come down to? Oh, yeah, you qualified, aren't you? And the bearish scenario would be, well, bearish for now, bullish once we get down here. Would be to come down here to this 886 fib. So what are we going to do, man? We're going to bounce here and go higher because we can, and you can get a nice little move out of that. You even get your 1-to-1 right here. Take this right up there to this area. Well, it's a little bullish and a little hopium. I got 201, 209 if we bounce from here. Let's come down to smaller time frame. Have you got any signs that you're going to bounce, or are you done for? Oh, don't lose that. Looking kind of suspect over here. I'm going to go down to the 1 minute and see if you're respecting me. Are you showing us any respect on the 1 minute time frame? Do you got some bullish divergence? Yeah, you do. A little here, a little bit more here. So, oh my God, are you actually going to bounce here? You just flipped bearish. I mean, just now. But on the 1 minute, it can underdo that. Listen, I would really be looking for it to break down, but I would try a 2-cent difference here. I'm going in. If we can get up a few cents, I'm going in high leverage. I'm going in degen style. Because my degen is coming out tonight. Sean, are you in charge of the show tonight? What was that, Axie Infinity? Come here, Axie. We're going to take a see if we can get a little degen scalp over here. Or lose our ass. Let's see what happens. What we are going to try to do is manage this little sucker. That's the only thing I can do is manage it. So I'm going to draw an imaginary option. There is nothing holding you there, dude. There's nothing there. I realize that came from this other area of way back over here, right? I just extended a trend line that's really not. But I'm playing it. I'm going to go crazy leverage. Well, not crazy. I'll go 10. 10's not crazy. Make sure. And if my stop loss is... Oh, man. Whoa. Oh, you got me. All right. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I can live with that. I can live with that. So what I saw over here was we should not go lower than 140. If my idea, if we're going to bounce there, right? Well, soon enough. All right, so let's go back. Take a look at me. I got my stop loss, right? Stop loss is where was we at? 1 minute time frame? I'm being degen. I'm being degen, but it's scalpy. I gotta make sure the stop loss is in, right? I thought that was the first thing I did, right? What is this? I don't know. It says I do. It says I did. No, that's Siren. Oh, did I do this on... Did we not get the right coin? Wrong ticker. Wrong ticker. No, I'm on the wrong exchange. Is that what it is? Okay. I was on the right exchange. I'm tripping my balls off. I must have got confused. Dog whistle still don't bring no bitches around. I don't understand. No refund, says Strega. All right, so yeah, I'm going to risk 27 cents. Breaks my imaginary trend line, or where was it? $1.41. I'm a penny lower. We're here 141 now. There's a difference in price over here. You're 143 over here, right? Well, you're 141 over here too. By now, I'm totally going to miss it. Or not. I'm just going to lose 27 cents. So, ha. I will flip a quarter out there if it will turn into $1. Can you turn me into $1? What's it going to look like to get me into $1 with what I got over here? Probably should have figured that out before. We only got to get up to right here. We just got to make another high for me to make $1. Well, I'm like, well, gosh, if you can do that, you can probably go higher, can't you? I'd say you probably need to take this guy out, wouldn't you? This is what greed sounds like.
Yeah, let's put it over here. Let's make it go to $2.64. Yeah, $2. I'm only risking 27 cents to make $2.64. That's a 10x. Wonder if we put it higher, we might make 100x. Yeah, let's put it higher. That's because $2 is not good enough. It's not as good as $4. Yeah, $4. Let's go to $4. But you know, if he's going to take it out, it'll probably go higher, right? Maybe we should put it over here. Yeah. Oh, $5.67.
Yeah, that should happen sometimes. All right. So what do you do? I don't know. Let's apply what we've been doing over here, man. So if I want to do a scalp, why don't I just take it right over here? What if I get? I'll take the $1.
Let me go for the $1. Just go back up there. Don't be greedy. We're not trying to hit a home run. We're trying to hit a scalp. Come on, guys.
There's all this chunk over here, man. It's gonna have a fit getting up there with these moving average crosses. I'm going for $1. I'm not gonna be greedy.
I want to be, though. I want to be greedy as fuck.
Oh, you said that you said the word. A lot of people hanging out with the turkey. Thank you so much for being here. Let's come over and take a look at Bitcoin. Boom. Shakalaka boom. All right, so Bitcoin is still riding above the 9, getting ready to cross that 21 is what it looks like, is what it's hinting at. That big, thick cloud, instead of turning to the downside, starting to turn into a big pool of a come on and jump into me and let's jello wrestle opportunity that seems to be approaching our way. Are we getting the bounce off this trend line? Looks like we might be trying to do something a little interesting here so far. Well, let's take a look at some of the indicators. Maybe they see something I don't. Bumper up oh, look, a 4-hour green dot over the 800 moving average. Tell me, pinch me, am I dreaming? Wow, did we get the weekend? I'm going to bore you to death shakeout and make you fear that I'm going to drop on your little ass and then pump us up on Sunday? We might. Is it another translation? A little flag to the upside on the weekend? Maybe. It may be, folks. If we're not losing this area, we may be having our flag to the upside. My only caution would be a trend line, which we have broken. It may not get up as high as we want, okay? Let's just be real. There's a trend line right up here. We could be double topping over here about 79,000. All right, so before we get all bullish on our big flag to the upside, right up here, she's got to take out that 79.5 or we may see a whole different story coming back to retest. Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, 8 people hanging out at the Cool Pits. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. We're going to go over to the end screen and listen to some stoner music.
La da 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 day. La da 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 day. Yeah, I know this one. I was gonna do my research, yeah man, but then I got high. Oh no, dude. I was gonna do my research for real, but then I got high. You idiot. Now my bags are full of nothing, and I know why. Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. Oh man. La da 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 da. La da da. Because I got high. Yeah, that'll do it. I was gonna set a stop loss, yeah man, but then I got high. Classic. I was gonna set a stop loss, of course you didn't, but then I got high. You never do. Now my portfolio is bleeding, oh no, and I know why. Why? Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. Every time. La da 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 da. La da because I got high. I was gonna write my seed phrase down, yeah man, but then I got high. I was gonna write my seed phrase down. Please tell me you didn't. And I got high. You didn't. Now my savings are gone forever, and I know why. Why? Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. It's gone, dude. La da 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 day. La da 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 day. Because I got high. Because I got high. La da 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 day. Because I got high. Yeah, I pulled another chart up. Yeah, man. Because I got high. He laughs. He laughs. Some people call me the chart shaman, yeah. Some call me the king of the rugs. Some people call me Bagman, 'cause I speak of the moon taters of pumps. People talking about my bag, sir. Sick, I'm catching falling knives, falling knives. Well, don't you panic, friend. Don't panic, 'cause I'm hauling my bags. 'Cause I'm a pumper, I'm a dumper, I'm a shiller, and I'm a killer. I pump my altcoins one by one. I'm a poker, I'm a broker, I'm a chart room toker. I swear I ain't hurting no one. 'Cause I'm a pumper, I'm a dumper, I'm a shiller, and I'm a killer. I pump my altcoins one by one. I'm a poker, I'm a broker, I'm a chart room toker. I cash my gains and then I run. Got my eye on those candles dancing on my screen. I'm in love with their glow. Can't believe what I've seen. Pump it, dump it, pump it, dump it, pump it, dump it day and night. Ooh, baby, watch them gains climb out of sight. 'Cause I'm a pumper, I'm a dumper, I'm a shiller, and I'm a killer. I pump my altcoins one by one. I'm a poker, I'm a broker, I'm a chart room toker. I swear I ain't hurting no one. 'Cause I'm a pumper, I'm a dumper, I'm a shiller, and I'm a killer. I pump my altcoins one by one. I'm a poker, I'm a broker, I'm a chart room toker. I cash my gains and then I run. People talking about my bags, yeah. Say I'm catching falling knives. Got my eye on those cans dancing on my screen. Bumpy, dumpy, bumpy, dumpy day and night. Yeah. Hold it on.
Woke up to red oil, like someone took a knife to the screen. The purple dog coin I yelled down, down.
commodities. It is ticker symbol H. It's possible resistance. 16 cent could be the higher target with a possible move to 18. That's on a rising channel. Retouches that top trend line. And she could be coming down. Let's check it for some divergence. Bearish divergence is forming there. Chances are she might be able to squeeze up to 16 cents, but then I would look for her to come back probably around 12 cents after that little move. We'll keep our eye on the possibility of a parabolic move is trying to form here. Maybe we'll get a little pullback, only maybe at 13 cents at 12 at lower 12. Careful with it being at resistance on the weekend lower liquidity.
Leverage call hit at 4 a.m. Brutal as hell, wiped off my stack in one swipe. What a bloody sell, blame the whales, the bots, the whole rigged game. But it's me in it, chasing every hot flame. Matex, you alright, looks grim out there. I type, you're fine with fingers shaking in the air. Scroll old green screenshots of glory days past. Now they just laugh at me, proper outcast. Used to take the piss out of paper, hands call them soft. Now I'm eyeing the sell button, feeling lost. What if I never climb back? What if this is the end? Or what if I hold and it dumps again? Hearts pop a racing, guts in a twist. First real sip of how much this costs. The first crack, yeah, smacks like a brick to the teeth. Thought I was a genius, now I'm underneath. Holding feels daft when everything's bleeding red. But selling now, nah, that'd be admitting I'm dead. Bitcoin's just chilling like you saw this coming miles away. All to the ones getting buried today. Cracks right there in the reflection now. Can't ignore whole dreams wobbling on the floor. But honestly, still can't quite hit sell. Can I though? Well, it's hemorrhaging. Let's see if I survive in it. Everything's going proper mental. Charts look like a files display. Portfolios up so much I might need a new purse for the day. Friends texting how much you made, like it's a bloody competition. I'm posting screenshots too, full of pure delusion. Bought 3 more alts at 2 in the morning on a whim. One's called Doge King 69. Yeah, that was him. Leverage at 10x, feeling like an actual god. Quit my job in my head, give the boss a cheeky nod. Moonshot mania, we're all losing our minds. Green everywhere, leaving reality behind. Feels like we're winning the lottery every single tick. Lambos in the group chat, champagne on quick. Bitcoin steady, climbing like a proper grown-up. But alts are exploding, absolutely blown up. To the moon, yeah! Airdrops landing like surprise. Birthday cash in the post. NFTs I minted for free, now they're worth the most. Partying on Discord till the sun's up and rude. Someone's yelling to the moon. We all go crude. Bought a yacht in my dreams, named it Rug Me Not. Spending gains I haven't cashed, what a stupid plot. Mate saying you're a genius, I'm nodding along like a prat. Even though deep down I know this can't last. Used to worry about our rent, now it's when Lambo. Life's a fever dream, high on crypto placebo. What if this never ends? What if we're all set for life? Or what if the music stops and we're left in strife? But right now it feels like we're sweat, but honestly, this is the best it's ever been, in it. Moon's calling, let's keep riding. No limit. Half past midnight, eyes like pistols and snark. Scrolls gone mental, everyone's a paper millionaire. Purple dog coin at 500%. Lines posting my babe won the lottery. Get in or get wrecked, feels like peer pressure from year 9. I refresh like it's gonna text me back. Hearts doing star jumps, brains already sacked. Make DMs, I now you melt, so I smash it. Feel like I've joined a cult. Late at the pump that I'm here now in it. FOMO's got me proper sweating, can't quit it. Green candles flashing like a dodgy nightclub sign. Chasing the high, pretending it's fine. Bitcoin's just sat there, sipping TB and dough. Outs are off their rockers, feral and full in it, yeah. What for you're dancing like a kid on too much Ribena. Why crime minds another does a face plant arena. By the dip, by the rip, by the rumor, by the news. Leverage, yeah sure, I got nothing to lose. Notifications buzzing like a stove wasps at a picnic. ACH alert, I'm losing my shit quick. Mates texting, you minted yet? Legend? I'm just praying a road doesn't pull. Fingers crossed in it. For a cheeky holidays on my heart. Now it's all chipped in and praying got the next spot. What if this is the one? What if it's finally mine? Or what if tomorrow it's worth less than a warm wine? But the rest is proper, can't lie about that. Even in a stupid, even if I'm a place to the tongue, but I'm here now in it. FOMO's got me proper sweating, can't quit it. Green candle flashing like a dodgy nightclub sign. Chasing the high, pretending it's fine. Bitcoin's just sat there, sipping TB and dough. Outs are off their rockers, fell and fall. Pumps raging, can't hit the brakes now. Screens blowing like a cheating burglar. But honestly, feels alive for once, grabbing it. My buttons winking, let's ride the shit in it. In it. Oh yeah. Slumped in my track, keep scrolling past absolute shite. Mate pings a screenshot, look up to X mad. Some random coin he FOMO'd into last week. Now he's strutting like he invented money. The cheeky prick, I proper laugh. Tell him it's obviously a scam, yeah right. But 5 minutes later I'm googling MetaMask like a lamb. Up downloaded card details punched in the dark. Feels like buying knockoff trainers off a bloke in a car park. Completely shit. Sparse tiny pie chart does a pathetic little twitch. Feels like flirting with danger, but it's only half an inch. Skip the red flags, who even bothers with that? Dreaming of quitting the day job, breathing fresh air, flatmates messaging. You're acting weird, I'm just staring at my phone like it's gonna disappear. yeah. What if it dumps tomorrow? What if it moons to the stars? Either way, I'm in it now. Might as well play the cards. Used to blow wages on overpriced pints and chips. Now it's sats and gas fees and watching for dips. Heart flips when the red starts creeping in slow. But I'm too bloody stubborn to hit sell. Call it deep though. Oh yeah. The spark just bloody well ignites. From bedroom goblin to crypto, I collide overnight. Haven't got a Scooby what any of it means, but the green candles are giving me proper stage fright rage. Bitcoin's the boring dad at the rave sitting tight. Odds are off their tits, completely sheet. Sparks burning, can't snuff the little fucker out. Whole stupid adventure kicking off, full of clout. But honestly beats another night of Netflix and doubt. While it's buzzing now, let's see what this is about in it.
I've been caught dumping Jane Street, May 7. Whoa, specs toast. Jane Street enjoys dumping. It's just as simple as that. Retail tears, extra seasoning. When Jane Street wants the profit, bro, we don't wait for it. Now Jane Street dumps right through the pool. Dumps right through the pool. Hey, alright, if Jane Street gets by, it's mine. Mine, all mine. Yeah, degens cry. Yeah, Jane Street's crew, they're 1-2. Bryce snags the whisper from the secret chat zoo. Grabs a tip from Terraform, flips the swap just like that. When Jane Street wants the bag, we don't ask for it. Jane Street dumps right through the pool. Dumps right through the pool. Hey, alright, if Jane Street gets by, it's ours. Ours, all ours. We walk right through the liquidity. Gone. We walk right through the liquidity. We walk right through the liquidity. Gone, yeah. 10 minutes later, boom, UST to zero. Jane Street ghost, 85 mil. Retail yells villain. Snyder screaming disgorge it. Jane Street clowns. We shout back baseless, desperate fake news crown. From curve crash to Jane Street 10 a.m. dip so clean. We keep on stealing. Still the quad machine. It's market making, baby. Totally above board. Jane Street, been caught dumping. Been caught front run. Been caught stealing. Jane Street. If Jane Street gets by, it's ours. Ours, all ours. We walk right through the door. We walk right through the door. We walk right through the door. We are right through the door. We walk right through the door. We walk right through the door. We walk right through the door. Been caught. But Jane Street's still up big. Oopsie. We walk right through the lick. We walk right through the lick. We walk right through the lick. Cootie.
Months of red, staring back like a bad ex who won't leave. Portfolio shrunk, so much it's basically on its knees. World's a ghost now, delisted or dead in the water. Bitcoin's the only one still breathing, barely proper. Wake up, check the price, same as yesterday's low. Heart does a sign, not even panic anymore, just slow. Group chat's a graveyard, everyone's gone quiet or bailed. I'm still here refreshing like it somehow be unveiled. Bear's grip, yeah, it's squeezing tight, cold and relentless through the endless night. Holding feels like hugging a cactus now, but selling would hurt more. Don't ask me how. Bitcoin's a stubborn old dog that won't quit, and I'm still in it, and I'm still in it. Nights are long, scrolling old bull run screenshots. Laugh at my past self, all cocky and hot. Try to DCA, but the job pays peanuts these days. Every spare quid goes in, feels like throwing it away. Mates ask, you still in that crypto? Bullets, this group say, yeah, but inside it's a hollow knock. What if this is the new normal? Forever down, or what if the halving's just another clown? Used to dream of freedom, now it's survival mode. Diamond hands sound brave till you're actually cold. Stomachs in knots from the constant red glow, but I'm too bloody proud to let the bastards know. Every dip feels personal, like a slap in the face, yet I keep holding in this empty space. Bear's grip, yeah, it's squeezing tight, cold and relentless through the endless night. Howling feels like hugging a cactus now, but selling would hurt more. Don't ask me how. Bitcoin's the stubborn old dog that won't quit. All zero kill, and I'm still in it. Grip still on, can't shake the weight. Screen's a black hole, sealing my fate. But honestly, weirdly, there's a strange calm in the grind. Wallet's frozen, let's see what I find. Woke up this morning with the craving so deep. Giant green dildos, yeah, they're what I need to sleep. Not the battery kind from the shop down the road. The ones on my screen that make my portfolio explode. They rise up tall, thick and oh so firm. Oh yes, pumping my bags till I squirm and squirm. One big thrust and I'm seeing stars. Fuck me! Yelp, it's pouring in, buying fancy cars. Cash or cha-ching. Oh yeah! Give me those giant green dildos. Give me. The time to stretch high and never say no. Ever. Big T's and the keys make my wallet fat. Craving them daily, imagine that. Green and mean sliding up the chart. Fucking my fears right out of my heart. Yes, daddy. Papa say bring, oh what a thrill. Giant green dildos pay my bills. Dash explosion. Scrolling at midnight. Fingers all sticky and wet. So wet. Waiting for that surge I won't soon forget. Red ones are bastards. They leave me high and dry. Flop. But greens come
wink in the side. Sexy, hey big boy. I choose some money changes, no shame in my game. They pound, driving me insane. One massive candle and I'm screaming, yes please! Turning my new bass into crypto royalty. Counting is to settle for little red stubs that flop. But now I'm addicted to the ones that won't stop. They vibrate my phone with alerts all night long. Giant green doodles, where have you been all along? Whatever, yeah, call me pervert for charts. But these bad boys deliver right to my heart. Fuck me sideways when they hit all-time high. Fuck me! Profits raining down like come from the sky. What's that cash rain shower? Oh yeah! Give me those giant green dildos. The kind that stretch high and never say no. Tease and increase, make my wallet fat. Crave it, I'm barely imagine mad. Greening means sliding up the chart. Fucking my beard right out of my heart. Profits they bring, oh what a thrill. Giant green dildos pay my bills. Dildos forever, green and supreme. Dildos forever, green and supreme. Turning those forever, green and supreme. Dildos forever, dildos forever. Dildos forever, green and supreme. Dildos forever, green.
Leverage look fun. Leverage looked fun. I was baked as hell, so I hit 50x for the run. Leverage look fun. Now my account's gone. Leverage look fun. Wake up and roll another one. I was 3 votes deep, I was real like the chart. Thought this looks easy, let's play with some heart. Click 50 ags long on a random shit coin. The chart started whispering, you're gonna be fine. Join the coin. Brain said maybe slow down. Body said send it. Now I'm watching my stack. Do the opposite of spend it. Leverage look fun. Leverage looked fun. I was baked as hell, so I hit 50x for the run. Leverage look fun. Now my account's gone. Leverage look fun. Wake up and roll another one. Chart started talking, saying you're a genius, bro. I was nodding along like, yeah, watch the money grow. Woke up to a liquidation notice so cold. My whole stack vanished like it was never even sold. Brain said maybe slow down. Body said send it. Now I'm watching my stack. Do the opposite of splendid. Leverage look fun. Leverage looked fun. I was baked as hell, so I hit 50x for the run. Leverage look fun. Now my account's gone. Leverage look fun. Wake up and roll another one. Roll another one. Roll another one. Roll another one. The joint was too strong. The leverage looked right. Now my portfolio's taking an unscheduled flight. I told the bets we'll be okay. They just looked at me like, dude, you threw us away. Leverage looked fun. Leverage looked fun. I was baked as hell, so I hit 50x for the run. Leverage looked fun. Now my account's gone. Leverage looked fun. Wake up and roll another one. Roll another one. Roll another one. Roll another one. Leverage looked fun. Leverage looked fun. the bowl too hard, now my wallet's floating off the couch. Sats are doing donuts, screaming, bro, we're heading south. My ledger just grew thrusters, it's blasting through the roof. I'm trying to hit the brakes, but my thumb's stuck on approve. Houston, we have a problem. My portfolio's gone rogue. My wallet's a spaceship, woo! Blasting off the couch. Sats are in the cockpit yelling, pointed to the moon. My wallet's a spaceship, I'm never coming down.